What's going on, guys? Mr. Football here today, and today is our last vlog of flag football. It's actually Friday, and we'll be playing tomorrow in our playoff game. So I've just been out here working and throwing the wall football from Passback Sports a little bit here. So been using their product here to throw up against the brick wall here at the house. But yeah, just trying to get my catches in for the week. So we got a big game tomorrow.
Perfect.
Hey guys, I wanted to stop this video right here to say that this is going to be pretty much it from what you're going to see from this vlog of flag football, because I'd been relying on the league's Facebook page to post a lot of these highlight videos that you've been seeing the last few weeks, but they didn't do anything for our playoff game. I don't think they filmed any of the playoff games, to be honest, which I don't really understand why, but what you just saw was pretty much it. And so we ended up losing the very last game, our playoff game against the number 8 seed. We were the 9, and it really didn't go well. So I wanted to use this time in the video to kind of just recap Mr. Football Plays Flag Football Season 2, kind of go through and just recap everything, and just kind of give you guys the stats on, how we did as a team. And then I guess just at the end show kind of what I did, because that's all I have for this. Unfortunately, it didn't end the way we wanted it to, and it wasn't. It was hard at times, and it was hard to stay positive. And I'll elaborate on that just a little bit more. Okay, so I had to go back and kind of look up some stats as far as like how our team did in comparison to the rest of the league. We finished 9th overall, which, fit into where we were seated in the tournament, as you could see. And I can't even, and we got beat pretty bad in the very last game with the playoffs, because we only had 4 that day, and 1 was hurt most of the game, so we really just played with 3. I wish they had highlights of that game, because I did. I caught a lot of passes and actually completed 2 of 3 as a quarterback, throwing a little bit, but it really just wasn't a good showing for the last game. And I was honestly kind of glad it ended. And we're just going to try to regroup and get back. But going back to the stats and kind of where we finished, we were 9th overall with a 1-8 record. We won our very first game and obviously lost out the rest of the time. And there were several close games that we could have won. And probably shouldn't have been in some of the games that we were in. But I'll say this, we were very competitive as a 1-8 team, if you can believe it. But, some of our, struggles that we had were offensively. We were 8th overall within the league, and we forced 316 points, meaning that's how many points we scored throughout the season. And then we allowed 410, which was 6th overall, which was just a little bit better. But in comparison with some of the top 3 teams in the league, one team only allowed 280 points. And this league is set up to where it's extremely hard to play defense in the confined area that you are. So you pretty much have to have a pretty good offensive tag. I'm not saying you can't abandon defense, but the teams that have a pretty solid defense and aren't falling into that 400 more points given up, they're usually in the top 4 by the end, and that's how it ended. Which actually the second place team overall ended up winning the whole championship. So anyway, that's just kind of where it all fell in the end. We still go out and, kind of practice some every now and then. Just me and my cousin go out. And I think actually today we're going to do something, but it's just, it's very, this past season was more disheartening in that way, just because of all of the struggles that we went through. And it was, looking back on it, it was a lot of fun. getting to do that every weekend. But I'm hoping that this upcoming season, when we play in the spring, will be just a little bit better of a showing, and I think it will be, I'm positive for that because I think the only way we can go is up. The first year that we had this group of guys together, we were extremely good, and we're at least one of the top teams going into it, and we're at least top four. So anything could happen. It was kind of a down year for us, but I'm hoping to be able to bounce back. So I've got just some things here to show you guys at the end, just with all the plays that I had, and unfortunately, I felt like they missed out on the best one, and it wasn't on camera. It didn't make it to the highlight reel, which I'm kind of still angry about, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I had a pretty good run against one of the teams for a long catch, made a guy miss. That's all it is. I've never made anybody miss, so it was just kind of a cool moment. But anyway, just want to say thank you guys in advance for watching this video, especially if you've watched all of these. I know they've been kind of short, and we're going to work on that. If there's anything that you think that I should improve on with these type of videos, I would love to know. I'd like to get feedback on this series, because at this point, this series isn't going away. So anything that you guys could do to kind of like help me make this better, and maybe, I don't know if we just need more engagement. I don't know, what that's going to take, but I would love for you guys to give me some ideas on this. But anyway, here's my highlights.